Hi, I'm Emily Martin, and I'm here today to talk to you about goal setting. We have the goal setting page of our launch guide. Hopefully you have that with you, and I have mine right here with me. And this is really one of my favorite parts of the launch guide because I've always loved setting goals. I think it's a wonderful thing to do, but I've learned a lot over the course of the years of how to really set an effective goal. And this page is awesome because it helps us to kind of look at what are we experiencing now and what do we want to experience more of. So if you look at that first section, you can see that what are some things you're experiencing now? Do you want, better finances? Do you want, are you experiencing everything you want to in life? Is life really, are you living your dreams? And I think this is something really important to get really clear on before you set a goal so you know what you're really aiming for, what you're reaching for. That next section is what do you want to create in your life? And this is something that I have seen that the more clear you are in knowing what you want to create, the more success you'll have in reaching your goals. So get really clear. And for me, this really involves writing things down, journaling, writing out what are my dreams? What do I really want to create? Maybe you're even working with your family in this creation, and that can make it even more powerful if together as a family you really want to create something in your life, whether that's just having a relief of maybe some finances or just experiencing more of life. So journal that, write about that, take some time with that, because I think that's really important when you go to then set your goal. And then comes the next step of actually setting your goal and getting really clear about what that goal is. It's great to set a 30-day goal, a 90-day, and a 1-year goal is really helpful because we can look out towards the future with that 1 year, but we also can start doing something today about that 30-day goal and getting there. So really working with a mentor in this too, to set a goal that's measurable and very specific, and also a goal that will is something that is achievable. I like to, when I do this, I write my goal. I like to write it out, and it's very important to specifically say when you're going to achieve that goal. Write an actual date to when you want to achieve that goal. So if you have the goal to be, an elite in 30 days, you write that out. I will be an elite in doTERRA on or before whatever the date may be, that 30 days out. Make sure you're really specific. And I actually personally like to write it in the future, like it's already happened. So you can even think about writing your goal out in that way as well. So as you're writing that, one thing that will help you to set these goals too, and to keep the goals. So once you have the goals, then you want to keep them. And what's going to drive you to do the work every day? You have to have a reason for it. You have to have a why. And that's where the next questions on this sheet are really helpful to help you when those days get hard. Because not every day, as you know, you've set goals before, and some of them you've achieved, and some of them you haven't, because they've gotten hard and you've just given up. And I often will tell people, if you want to be successful in this business, just don't give up. Just keep doing something every day. And if you keep doing something every day, you will grow, you will progress, even on days when you feel like you're not. But what really is helpful in order to keep going and not give up is to have a reason, to really have a reason of why are you sharing doTERRA? What is your story? How has doTERRA affected your life? And where is it, just why is that important to you? Why is reaching those, creating the things in your life that you want to create, why is that important? And really journal about that. I love at the very end of this page, it tells you kind of those how to start going for that goal. Once you've set that goal, now how are you going to go for it? How are you going to plan for success? And so some things they talk about on the sheet that I love is making sure you carve out some time every day for doTERRA, whether Whether you only have 10 minutes one day and maybe you have hours another day, carve out some time every day. Make sure that you're accountable. So after you write out your goals, take a picture of it and text it to your mentor, because that will keep you accountable to keep going and have someone to check in with and make sure that you're on track for reaching that next goal. Make sure you're doing something every day, doing your pipes daily, okay? That's in the launch guide. That is also going to be really helpful for you. And post those goals. This is something that is really essential for me. If my goal is written down and it's specific, and I have it up on my wall or in my bathroom mirror, and I see that every day, and I read it to myself every morning and every night, I read that to myself and I visualize it happening, then it's much more likely to happen. I have experienced this time and time again. I've set some goals that I haven't written down, or maybe I've written them down, but I haven't posted them. And the ones that I write down and I'm specific about and I post, those ones always happen. They may not always happen exactly when I want them to, but they will happen as you keep going through those daily actions and look at those goals often. So I hope that this helps you to be able to know how to better set a goal and make that goal happen, because it is achievable. I know there's been many days for me where I've thought, can I really do this? Is this really, am I gonna be able to do this? And as I've just kept going and I haven't quit and I keep setting my goals and putting dates to those goals, I am so excited for you to go ahead and set these goals and use this launch guide to be able to see your goals come to fruition and for you to be able to create the dream that you have.